remove these screws. There's 4 of them. Use a T20 socket. On both sides, you have 3 push pins you need to remove. Just use a trim tool. Get underneath these. Then grab this panel and slide it up. It should fold up out of the way. This piece is actually broken. Just fold that out of the way. You're going to do the same on the other side. Underneath, there's 2 screws you need to remove off both sides. Use a 7mm socket. Take those out. Do the same on the other side. Now we're going to remove the push pins from the inner fender well. There's 2, one there and one there. You don't need to remove the wheel for this. You can leave it on. We just happen to have it off. Take those off, take the other one off. Now take these screws out, use a T20 socket. There's a screw right here that holds the bumper to the fender. Use a 7mm socket. Take that screw out. Now just pull this inner fender well back a little bit. If you happen to have fog lights, you want to disconnect those now. And then do the same on the other side. Now just grab the bumper right here and just pull out. You're going to have to use a little bit of force. It's clipped in, and then you'll do the same on the other side. And then grab the bumper. You should be able to just slide it off. There's a screw in here. Take that one out. Use a 7mm socket. There's 2 screws right on top. Use the same 7mm socket. Down here, there's a 10mm bolt. Take that one out. Might need a longer extension. Now grab the light. There is a little tab up here. If you just slide the light up, you should be able to pull it out of that tab. Or if you have to use a trim tool, just get underneath there. Slide the headlight out. And there's a connector right here. You can slide this off. There's a little lock tab right there. Pull that lock tab up and then push down on the tab and slide it out. These are usually test bulbs, so you're going to want to replace these. Just grab the socket, twist to the left, grab this bulb, slide it out. This is a 194 bulb. Slide the bulb back in the socket and slide it back in, twist it to the right. Grab this socket, twist to the left, slide it out. Grab the bulb, slide it off. This is an amber W21 bulb. And slide it back into the socket. Line it up. And twist it to the right. For the low beam bulb, just grab this cover right here, twist to the left. You can slide the cover off. Disconnect the connector right here. Just slide the tab. Slide the connector off. Grab the bulb and twist it to the left. This is an H11 bulb. Make sure you don't touch the glass part of the bulb. Slide it back in position, line the connector up, lock it down, take the cover, line the cover up, and twist it to the right. And the high beam bulb, twist this cover off to the left. Again, disconnect the connector right here, slide the connector off, grab the bulb, twist it to the left, and slide it out. This is an H83 bulb. And again, don't touch the glass. Slide the bulb in, twist to the right, take the connector, and line it up, lock it down, slide the cover in place, and twist to the right. When you're done installing the headlights, you want to make the adjustment. You can use a Phillips head screwdriver. This is where the adjuster is. You turn this to the right or to the left, whether you need to aim the headlight up or down. Now take the connector, line it up, and lock it down. Push down on the lock. That's good. Line the headlight up. It's going to go in the same way it came out. Now get all the screws started. You don't want to tighten them down yet, just get them started first. The 7mm screws go up here. The 10mm is going to go down there. Line the bumper up. On the side, get all this lined up. When it's in the right spot, you can just push it in, lock it in place. The same on this side. If you have fog lights, connect those now and lock them in place. Grab the inner fender well, get that lined up in position, and take the 7mm screw that's going to go right here. Put that in and tighten it down. Snug it down. Take the push pins, line those up, push that in. There should be another one down there. Put the screws in, get those started. And tighten these down. Snug it up. And do the same to the other side. Put the screws in underneath, 7mm screws. Tighten those down. Now take these covers, line them up. Take the push pins, get those started. Lock them down. Do the same on this side. And put the screws in, get those all started. Tighten them down.
This is going to be a general tutorial on how to aim your brand new TRQ headlamp assemblies. Okay, so looking at your brand new TRQ headlamp assembly, you're going to see where your low beam is, and you'll see a little dot right in the center. And that is the access point, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to mark that with an erasable marker, just so it's easier to see. Next, what we need to do is measure from the level ground up to this point and take note of that measurement. Now we're just going to pull the car up to our wall. On our vehicle, we remember that the measurement was 28 inches for our access point. Your vehicle may be different, but that's where I'm going to put this tape, just above that 28 inches. We'll do the same on the other side. Okay, so let's just back the vehicle up, straight back 25 feet from the wall. And now that we moved our vehicle 25 feet back from the wall, we're going to start with our measurement here. That's where the headlamp center is. We're going to go down 4 inches on the driver's side. On the passenger side, we have our line here. What we need to do is go down 2 inches. To adjust the driver's side, we're going to cover our passenger side headlamp. If you look at the back side of your headlamp assembly, you're going to see something that looks like this. This is the adjustment. Some of these headlight assemblies have 1, 2, or even more of them, but you should at least have 1. This is how we're going to adjust the headlight beam. Now we're going to lower the top part of the beam down to just below this line. When you turn the adjustment to the right, it brings the beam up, and if you turn it to the left, it'll bring the headlight beam down. And this is this way on most vehicles. Let's continue on to doing the passenger side. All right, we properly aligned our TRQ headlamp assemblies. Okay, and on the quality TRQ headlamps for a pickup truck, the procedure is going to be the same. You're going to find your center dot, mark it, and then you'll measure from the level ground up to your dot. So once your headlamps are properly adjusted, it'll be time to adjust your fog lamps. You'll notice on the driver's side, the focal point is all the way at the bottom right now. I would like to bring it up so it meets up with approximately the bottom of the focal point of the headlight. Some fog lamps have an adjuster, others don't. The ones that do have an adjuster, you would just turn the adjustment to the left or to the right to adjust the beam up and down to where it needs to be. Now with your TRQ headlamps and fog lamps properly aligned, you can drive down the road safely.